I'm not particularly proud of myself. Um, there's not even that much to really say. I was just at home the other day, just looking at the crypto prices, and they were just so low that I genuinely couldn't help myself but to get a loan on my Bitcoin. Cheap interest rate, 4%. Um, $2,500, which is a lot of money. Trust me. Um, the only reason I did this was because that's not enough. Well, with my reserves and everything, I wouldn't have enough to pay off my car. So, in my sick head, I was like, you know what? Why don't we just push in some crypto? And we don't need it to go to all-time highs. We just need it to recover somewhere you can just sell. Now, I haven't lost any money because, I bought when Ethereum was like 1900. So currently I have half an Ethereum, 10 Litecoin, 84 Ethereum Classic, 100 more Polkadot, and some amount of Cosmos. I don't remember. Whatever's left, cut the difference. But I do regret getting the loan just out of principle and the fact that I don't like the idea of me not being in control of myself. That's always a weird thing that's really scary for me. And, I just never liked the idea of me not being in control of what I'm doing. That's why I also don't drink. I do smoke, which I really need to stop. I feel like the weed has been making me very paranoid and having a lot of anxiety, even though I genuinely don't really have anxiety, but I feel like it brings it out. But either way, I feel like crypto and weed and just my natural state makes me hyper antisocial. And I feel like it's getting to me, Talking with coworkers, and I would call them coworkers and acquaintances because I'm not sure if I really know how to be a friend to somebody. It's hard for me to understand like being friends with people. Maybe younger it was easier, but now it's not so easy. Now, I don't mind being with someone, like a girlfriend. But I find I have too many restrictions, which at first I thought I didn't, honestly. All I wanted was for her, no kids, ideally, around my age, and just be attractive and I guess be a decent person. But I don't know, there's just always something where it doesn't work out. And I'm like, dang, do I have too many requirements? Am I doing something? And I feel like I am because I just, it's almost like if I feel like we're not accomplishing anything, I don't know what to talk about. I'm not a small talk guy. And mind you, this isn't about me being antisocial or whatnot, but this is going to tie in right now. Crypto just gives me another reason to stare at my phone and look at prices and be hyper focused on that than the people around me. And I'm already antisocial. And I just feel like everything is getting to me. Life is good for me for the most part, but there are some areas where I want to improve. And to be honest with you, I'm not even really that mad about getting another loan. It wasn't clickbait or anything. I mean, that did happen, you know, and I am kind of bummed out that that did happen, but I'm more worried about my sort of, I guess, my mental health, you know, because I just feel like maybe I'm putting the baby out with the bathwater, or some, whatever that expression is. Like, I feel like I'm going after the money so that I can have a family that doesn't have to worry. But I'm like putting the money over people. I don't know. But okay, my whole process is, if I just find somebody and settle down and live life, well then how can I strategize? How am I going to be able to really do anything if I'm just living life? And it's like, I just don't want to fail. And I feel like that's the truth. I have commitment issues. And maybe I feel like crypto is my way to kind of to rectify this and kind of like give this story a happy ending, you know? Maybe that's why I keep doubling and quadrupling down, because I'm afraid that, who knows, man, maybe crypto will take off and I don't have enough. And I'm still stuck here, you know? I feel like I'm just truly misunderstood. You know? I feel like everybody at work, not everybody, most people kind of picked up that I'm kind of antisocial and not really talks a lot. And it's like, I'm not a D-bag, as more as I genuinely just don't know what to say. But I don't think crypto is helping that, you know? I don't think seeing the prices crash every day is helping my mental state. Actually, I know it's not. But it's weird, right? Because in the weird circular thing, the more they dump crypto, the more appealing it looks because of how cheap the prices are. And I guess I was gonna make some other thing about me being, I guess me being single, right? I still have the opportunity to do exactly what I was gonna say. So I guess it could still work all out, but the truth is, man, I feel like I've sacrificed for years and I don't see any results. Maybe I don't see them. I know I've come a long way, but today I take a couple steps back